Let's start now.
Okay, so I'm starting. Should I start? Rehan, should I start? Rehan, should I start? স্টার্ট করব? ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, না আমি শুনতে পাইনি, ওয়েট করছি যার জন্য। Okay, so very good morning. We are beginning the first and the final topic of the last chapter, Introduction to Digital Strategy. What is digital strategy and how digital strategy has influenced the way organizations operate, the way organizations connect with customers and help in the achievement of objectives. So the digital age has transformed the way organizations operate and connect with their customers and achieve their objectives. So long-term objectives can be achieved when there is a connection with regard to what the digital age offers us with. Now, as a result, it is important that we connect better to the customers so that they can influence the way we decide. In this era, when having a well-defined global strategy has become paramount for organizations across industries. So every organization engaged in different industries know how important it is for organizations to have a proper digital strategy for the purpose of business. Internet has revolutionized the way we conduct business, and therefore planning a digital strategy is a must for firms. A digital strategy is a comprehensive plan that outlines how an organization will leverage upon digital technologies and channels to achieve its goals. So organizations will be able to plan out its digital strategies in a much better manner. A digital strategy is a comprehensive plan that outlines how an organization will leverage upon digital technologies and channels, ultimately to aim at achievement of goals, enhance its competitive position, and adapt to the evolving business landscape. So we are here explaining and understanding the benefits of a digital strategy, explaining its key components and benefits that it has to offer. The significance of digital strategy. How do we adapt to the digital age? The digital revolution has disrupted traditional business models and created new opportunities and challenges. Organizations that fail to adopt a digital strategy risk falling behind and losing relevance in a rapidly changing environment. So, the environment of business in such landscape is rapidly changing. There is a customer-centric focus. So, digital technologies have led to empowerment of customers. They provide them with greater information that allows customers to make their choices in a very coherent manner. So, how do we adapt the digital strategies in a manner that gives them better understanding? Strategy would allow organizations to better understand and engage with their customers, and the internet we know that it greatly allows to deliver personalized experiences. It promotes efficiency and innovation. So digital strategies would help organizations to streamline processes, reduce costs, and foster innovation. They enable the automation of tasks, how tasks become automated, adoption of new technologies, and the exploration of data-driven insights. So, what are the ways in which that data can be explored? Now, various elements, key components of a digital strategy. The first component is laying down clear-cut objectives. So, like any other strategy, a digital strategy should begin with clearly defining and articulating its objectives so that it can find out what an organization would start with and what should an organization aim at through the setting of the digital initiatives. And these objectives could range from increasing online sales to improving customer satisfaction or expanding the market reach. So, how does it allow? In analyzing and expanding the organization's market reach. Number 2, understanding the audience. Understanding the target audience is crucial. Organizations need to know their customer preferences, behaviors, and pain points to tailor digital experiences that resonate with them. So, how it is crucial to find out which are the ways in which target audience can be understood. The needs of the target audience is of crucial importance. Organizations need to know their customers' preference, their behaviors, and their pain points to tailor digital experiences that resonate with them. So, those digital experiences are finding out with the ways they resonate with them. Channel selection. So, there are a variety of digital channels available, and those channels include websites, they include social media, they include email, they include mobile apps, and more. A digital strategy should specify which channels are more suitable for reaching the target audience. So, identifying, alienating which strategy is suitable so that it can reach the target audience in a better and more comprehensive manner. Providing them with the necessary content, because to reach the digital strategy, there are a lot of issues. There are cyber issues, there are guidelines of preparing digital content, so not anybody can do it in their own ways they want. So finding out that digital content is important and analyzing the digital content is considered to be the core of the digital marketing strategy. Now, the digital marketing strategy aims at highlighting which are the areas in which the organization can foster a committed way of doing work. The digital strategy gives guidelines to the organizations also in this regard. The digital strategy basically lays down the protocols in which the objectives are to be laid down. As is very clear in the slide, the digital strategies are also made based on the government regulations. The cyber guidelines that determine the way the digital strategies are earmarked for the same purpose. We have channel selection, different digital channels that are used. That includes the websites, mobile marketing, very common social media marketing, email marketing, mobile applications, and much more. So ultimately, it is the objective of any digital strategy to specify upon which channels are most suitable for reaching the target audience. Content and engagement. So at the core of the digital strategy is definitely the development of any relevant content. High quality, engaging content is essential for the purpose of attracting and retaining the audience. So what is important for us to realize is it is essential to attract and retain the audience. This involves not only what is communicated, but also how it is delivered. What are the ways in which whatever is communicated is ultimately delivered to the customers? Technology and tools, the right technology and tools are vital for the execution of a digital strategy, and this may include developing relevant content material, content management software, so analytics, analytical platforms, customer relationship management software, all that comes under the digital management software. Technology is fast developing, and any digital management strategy aims at dealing with the right technology and tools for the purpose of reaching out to the customers. Then we have data and analytics. So organizations, they have to leverage on data. They need to leverage on analytics, analytical plan to ultimately measure the success of their digital initiatives. And in this regard, regular monitoring is needed, essential. Regular monitoring would also involve analysis that refine the strategy and help in the development of data-driven decisions. So data-driven decisions that are based on the availability of data for this same purpose. we move to the benefits part. What are the benefits of a digital strategy? So it helps an organization to gain competitive advantage with regard to its competitors in the market. It can differentiate an organization from that of its competitors. So, there are the differences between competitors can be well understood if there is a well-crafted digital strategy, and it also gives organizations a focus which can aid in standing out in a crowded marketplace. So the ways it can help in dealing with the crowded marketplace. Improved customer relationships. So digital strategies will allow for more personalized and interactive customer engagement, leading to stronger and more enduring relationships. So they would allow for greater and better personalized and interactive customer engagement that ultimately would lead to greater digital engagement, customer engagement, stronger and enduring relationships with regard to the customers who are a part of it. Efficiency and cost savings, automation and streamlining of processes. So what are the ways in which the different processes can be streamlined with the help of various digital initiatives for the same, and they can lead to operational efficiency and ultimately foster cost savings so that the company can create greater cost savings. There can be scope of higher level of economies of scale, and they can lead to greater and better operational efficiency. Data-driven decision making. So adoption of digital strategies can also help organizations to collect and analyze data. Ultimately, their purpose is to make informed decisions and continuously refine their approach. So the approach that they undertake for making decisions can be more refined and continuously being analyzed for the same. So the decision-making power of such organizations can also improve, and they can foster a more comprehensive approach in this regard. Now, in this data-driven age, another challenge that we need to foster is that of adaptability. Digital strategies would help in acclimatizing and adapting to the dynamic and turbulent world. The world around us is changing very fast, and we need to be very careful. We need to be very open with regard to accepting those changes and challenges that are happening so that we can stay ahead of competition. At the beginning of this chapter, we've spoken of competitive advantage. So digital strategies would greatly help in fostering that adaptability in terms of approach so that they can respond to changes in market conditions, and also those changes can help in responding to the expectations of the customers. So we know that the customers' expectations keep changing, and we need to develop strategies that help in dealing with those expectations, the changing expectations of customers that need to be very minutely and significantly dealt with so that there are no anomalies with regard to that. Now, how do we conclude this topic? Now, in a digital age, organizations that do not have a well-defined digital strategy are at a disadvantage. So anybody who fails to adapt to the demands of the environment are definitely at a high disadvantage, and having a proper digital strategy would definitely help an organization to outline, help an organization to leverage on its digital technologies better and data for the purpose of achievement of goals. They need to engage with its audience, and also they remain competitive. So competitiveness is important with regard to that, and how technologies can remain competitive so that they can engage with the customers in a much better manner. Engage with the audience and remain competitive by understanding the significance, components, and benefits of adapting the digital strategy. They can navigate the digital age more effectively, and this navigation can help in seizing of new opportunities for the same, and also they can provide yardsticks or benefits that can help in adoption of a greater and better landscape, so that they can utilize those in a more comprehensive manner. So they can navigate the digital age more effectively, seize new opportunities, and adapt to the ever evolving business landscape. Now, we can look at, or we can think of in a little manner how the internet, because it's a part of digital strategy, has revolutionized. Also, it has given rise to benefits as well as challenges on different issues that are related to the social responsibility of business and its stakeholders. And initially it was that the internet has generally been unregulated by the governments, and the groups of people find the internet to have negative effects, and the governments will eventually be called upon to intervene. The Europeans are concerned with the users' privacy in terms of data. They're concerned with the, outlining the decency standards so that they can use various websites to make money without providing a service. And there can be a number of problems that can arise, particularly when they keep the internet unregulated. And some of these problems with regard to the way they deal with business opportunities, how they can sell to the company, how they can be used for the purpose of online branding, and restrict the rights of schools, museums, clubs, the fraud that it can create, and it can be used to deal with the internet, other publicly available information that they can use to transfer funds, particularly out of the bank accounts. So taxation can products which are taxed, whether services or not, and ultimately the internet can create a distinction with regard to that. The use of different electronically aided devices can create problems with regard to customization of data, software, etc. There are issues of public interest. There are websites which need to be restricted, online games, and lot of other cyber fraud, cyber crimes are happening because of the abuse of internet, and how governments can restrict that so that the internet can remain regulated and misuse of the internet can to a great extent be stopped. In addition, the internet is providing a fast way to communicate a company's mistakes and take care of any unethical or illegal actions, particularly with regard to the interested people throughout the world, making it increasingly important for customers to take care of those rights and with regard to the choices that they have, the expertise, the sophistication. So that is one more important thing that the internet can offer to cover problems. There are issues with regard to technological activism and labor issues. So ultimately that problems can be dealt with in a better manner. In the digital age, those organizations who do not have a well-defined digital strategy would fail to survive or to meet the challenges created by the scenario in which we are operating. Move to the next topic, which deals with digital transformation and competitive advantage. So the use of internet has given rise to what we call the digital transformation, and how it builds, how it acts as a bridge to overcome the gap that exists in what we provide to the customers and what they want out of it. So the digital transformation is in that respect a very defining aspect of the modern business landscape. It ultimately refers to the process of integrating the digital technologies, data, and innovative business models that integrate into all aspects of an organization's operations. Ultimately, purpose is to change the way they offer value to the customers and gain a competitive edge. So the digital transformation challenges that are offered by the technological revolution. Here we will summarize the significance, the benefits, the key components of this dynamic shift that are there in dealing with or in leveraging the business strategy. Digital transformation. The significance of digital transformation in the business world cannot be overstated, and the digital era has brought about profound changes in the way customers expect, the market dynamics, and also in defining the very nature of competition. And organizations that embrace digital transformation can gain several key advantages. There are very major advantages that comes out of digital transformation. So let us look into those key advantages that digital transformation would offer. Number one, enhanced customer experience. Enhanced customer experience. They have to engage with customers in a more personalized manner and convenient ways. Ultimately, the purpose is to offer services that are tailor-made so that they can boost customer experiences and provide them satisfaction and loyalty. Now, the satisfaction and loyalty along with experience is that what gives them an added benefit in that regard. Efficiency and productivity. To deal with significant time, productivity, required operations. And automation and digital tools that streamline operations would lead to enhanced efficiency and productivity for the same purpose. Now, efficiency and productivity has a great role to play that can lead to better outcomes. And tasks that once required significant time and resources, now they can be completed in a better and more swift manner. Data-driven insights. Organizations can harness the power of data to gain valuable insights into customer behavior, changing market trends, and operational performance. So, decision making, which is based on data. So, forecasting decisions are greatly based on data-driven information. The way it operates in terms of market trends, operational performance, and they can enable decision making in a much more clearer manner. The ability to adapt to change in a very rapidly dynamic world. Innovation and agility. So innovation agility with regard to digital transformation, how it can foster a culture of innovation agility. There can be innovation is needed to survive, and business has basically two major functions to perform. We call that either marketing or innovation, and organizations which fail to innovate fail to adapt, and those who are adaptable, responsive to market changes, they are equipped to pioneer new products, services, and business models. So how they help in dealing with new product development, that is also a part of the innovation and agility that organizations tend to bring about. Now, digital transformation at its key has certain key elements. So digital transformation has to harmonize the use of internet fraud for the same purpose and gain competitive advantage for the same. And whatever has to be done. In this regard, so the adoption, the core of digital transformation is the adoption of digital technology. Digital technology is the use of cloud computing and big data analytics, and how it can be used in the world of AI, in the world of Internet of Things and others. So that is essential. These technologies would enable or foster, facilitate better data collection and automation of various processes that exist. Data strategy. So it's a robust data strategy that is fundamental to development of a successful digital transformation. It includes data collection, data transformation. It includes storage, analysis, development of insights that inform or help in strong decision making. Number 3 is cultural shift. Digital transformation often necessitates a cultural shift within an organization. Leaders must foster a culture that values innovation, experimentation, and adaptability. Customer-centric focus. So organizations also need to have customer centricity as in the focus of things. Customers are the king of any organization, putting the customer at the center in terms of digital strategy. ensures that the initiatives are designed in such a way to enhance the customer transformation in that regard. And it is all about the ways organizations may foster innovation, experiment, adaptability, customer centricity. The needs of the customers are of paramount importance, so customer is at the center of any digital transformation, any marketing effort. Transformation efforts are designed to enhance the customer experiences and meeting their evolving needs. All the agile workflows, the organizations need to adapt to the agile workflows and project management methodologies that help or foster in rapid development, testing and iteration of digital solutions in case of such firms. There are certain benefits of digital transformation which helps in gaining competitive advantage. They include embracing market leadership. So it can help organizations to become superior market leaders and stay ahead in competition. They can offer innovative solutions to the problems and be able to meet the customer demands more effectively. The efficiency part is also important. How efficiency can gain and help in cost reduction so that it can streamline the processes and contribute towards the development of various cost advantages for the same. It can also help in allocating resources more effectively so that the amount of resources that are attributed to digital transformation can be very easily obtained and used for meeting the goals or objectives that firms usually get ready to achieve. There can be issues where internet can be a major role in leading leadership. The widespread acceptance of the internet has created demand for the development of intranet. An intranet is an internal internet created for the use of a corporation's employees. Availability of World Wide Web, servers, chat rooms, bulletin boards, electronic mails. They all allow companies to use their existing technologies to build internets without needing additional investment in terms of hardware or software. Intranets would support the development of virtual teams, disseminate information about the company's products, services, and provide information about job openings, offer various health benefits to the company, plus email file transfer services, so that people can ultimately transfer project information from one personal computer to another. And unlike the internet, an intranet is owned entirely by the corporation, and information posted on them cannot be accessed by the general public without being provided explicitly to access privileges. The intranets are protected from unauthorized entry through what we call the firewall mechanism. The firewall can be used for the same. So the internet application can be used to find out innovative solutions to problems. So large corporations are installing something we call yellow pages, in which employees can type their key skills, knowledge, experience into the computer and get back information from the database, which can be used to deal with various kinds of information for the same. Sales inventory, expense account transactions, they are also something that the internet can very nicely foster or use. Personalization, the ability to offer personalized experiences based on data insights, foster customer loyalty, and also helps in creating differentiation from that of its competitors. Digital transformation will foster a culture of innovation, allowing organizations to continually develop new products, services, and also revenue streams. There is also a scope of adaptability, agility that can be gained through digital transformation. They can help organizations to respond quickly to market shifts, evolving customer preferences, and help in dealing with various issues and problems that organizations are faced with. The conclusion: so we are in a digital age, and embracing digital transformation is not just merely a choice but a necessity for organizations who want to thrive or survive in the market, and those who aim at gaining competitive advantage, sustainable competitive advantage. Such transformations can enhance the dealing of customer experiences, driving efficiency, provide data-driven insights, encourage innovation, and also they are able to foster agility to survive in a very agile framework. So embracing the digital strategy or finding out the ways in which competitiveness can be enhanced, organizations can thrive in a rapidly evolving business landscape and lead well. So strong leadership can be obtained in their respective industries, ultimately to reap the benefits of a digitally transformed future. So that is where the transformation is possible in a digitally transformed world. Now, we move to the next topic, which is innovation and disruptive business model. So what is meant by a disruptive business model, and how do we deal with a disruptive business model in terms of the various innovations that it offers? Now, innovation is we can call it the change, the adoption of new methods, creating something novelty, creating a newness. Innovation can bring about some modernity, a change of direction, transformation. So many words can be used to describe innovation, and it can create opportunities. It can empower organizations to stay competitive in a rapidly evolving market. And a very significant outcome of innovation is the emergence of disruptive business models. So business models which are changing and the ways they are disrupted and how they can be explored. So the significance, the key characteristics, and how they impact on the industries and the economy. So simply put, innovation is all about implementing a new idea and creating value for customers and stakeholders. Innovation starts with a new idea. So any new idea, the beginning point, the starting point is innovation. It could be a plan for an improved product or service. It could be an updated method for running operations of the business, or it could be just applying a new business model. So all these are related to innovation, and you can define innovation as a method in which an organization would update itself, update the way it operates. Change itself, improve upon its internal processes, manufacturing techniques, and management methods. The methods of management and the techniques that it offers. So, significance of innovation, why innovation is important and why innovation is vital for a business. Innovation is vital for organizations for several compelling reasons. Number one, offers a competitive advantage. So, innovative organizations can differentiate one another. One organization can differentiate it from another, from the competitors, and offer them unique products or services, approaches, and that this distinction can provide them with a competitive edge in the market. It can stay relevant. It can stay relevant to its audience and with changing customer preferences. It can provide the ability to adapt and offer what exactly the customers would want, and is the key to their sustained success and growth. Promote efficiency and productivity, innovation in process technology, automation. They can significantly enhance their efficiency, their productivity, reduction of operational costs, and improving upon utilization of resources. Number 4 is sustainability. Innovation can lead to sustainable practices. They can address environmental concerns and social responsibilities. Those responsibilities are critical in today's business environment because it can increasingly change the way the business environment would operate. New revenue streams, so innovative business models and products often open up new revenue streams, providing them with a market opportunity that organizations can capitalize on with regard to the way it operates its new business. Disruptive business model is a why disruptive? The term disruptive business model, we call that to be a subset of the innovation. So disruptive business models can come out when they have the ability to create for us an innovation which is some way out of the box. It would change the way an industry would operate. So that is also one unique form of a disruptive business model. The disruptive business models tend to focus on creating, disintermediating, refining, re-engineering, or optimizing in terms of a product or service. It can facilitate in the development of a role, function, practice, category, market, sector, or the industry. Now, Uber is an example of disruptive model. So entering a market with an established way of doing things. So the way the cab market used to operate and showing how it can be done differently. Amazon is one such company which also can be an example of a disruptive business model, online bookstore. Disruptive innovation requires embracing technology and innovative business model and a coherent value network. Sustaining innovation is the process of innovating to improve products and services for existing customers. So that innovation has to be, in a way, taken forward for the same. Now, disruption here, what is disruption? To understand the concept of disruptive business model, we need to understand the concept of disruption. So disruption is a process by which a smaller company, usually with fewer resources, moves upmarket and challenges larger and established businesses. So it challenges the ways larger and established businesses would do business. In both the low end and new market disruption, incumbent businesses are motivated by higher profits, margins, and wants not to fight with the entrant for the market share. Disruptive business models will place their focus on creating this intermediation, refining or re-engineering a product or service, and they can enjoy competitive value. Now, we call business model a subset of innovation because it changes the ways in which an existing form of business operates. They are characterized by several key aspects: radical change. Disruptive business models bring about fundamental changes, challenging traditional industry norms, practices, and they often redefine how products or services are created, delivered, and consumed. Targeting undeserved markets. Disruptive models typically target undeserved or overlooked market segments. They identify unmet needs or price points and provide accessible solutions that attract new customers. So they are able to provide solutions that can attract new customers. Incorporating technology. So technology plays a central role in the disruptive business model. It enables ways of delivering value, such as through online platforms, automation, or data-driven personalization. Disruptive models can emphasize on creating cost efficiencies and enable them to offer products or services at a lower price point so that they are available at what is called cheaper rates than the traditional competitors, and that gives them an edge in the market. They foster affordability and can ultimately lead to rapid adoption. There can be iterative improvements in products and technology based on continuous improvement, feedback, which can facilitate rapid access to market shifts and evolving the needs of customers for the same. How they help in creating or dealing with the needs of the customers. Now, what does disruptive models create? Disruptive business models have far-reaching implications. They lead to market disruption. They can disrupt established markets and challenge the incumbents, those who are entering new in the market, which can lead to market reconfiguration and shifts in terms of market power. It can create new markets, new market creation, so different ways of increasing the demand patterns, creating new markets, attracting new customers, and expanding the overall market size, the existing markets. They can provide increased access to products and services, which can make them more affordable, convenient, so that they can address the needs of a broader customer group, a broader audience. So accessibility would give them a direct benefit. Then